Yeah, this is Cobra's colors, right? Yeah, wait a
Oh
minute, this
no,
is Cobra's
this is
colors.
CakeAssault versus Kobra.
Yeah, okay, this is CakeAssault versus Kobra. All right, we can watch Cake Cobra.
Yet again.
Oh, all right. Going to game number 1. Going to Jules Vale. Sorry for those on chat, you don't get to see the gamer tags that we see. Yeah, I was like, yeah, wait a minute, this is definitely Cobra's color.
Yeah, right? Getting a little bamboozled here.
Alright, so they will be playing for top 8. Winner gets winner side top 8. No surprise there. Seeing these two players up so high in the bracket.
Yeah. CakeAssault, no stranger to top 8s, neither is Kobra.
Ooh, the air dodge, narrowly missing the up strong. Okay. Taking his time, don't forget, Smoke got a pretty big buff that allowed Forceburn to really up his recovery game. Because it got to a point that the community was just edgeguarding Forceburn so effortlessly that the character could use a little bit of a pick-me-up.
Yeah, definitely a good change. I really like changes that allow characters to just like play the game more. Because this really wasn't like a change that made it more impressive or anything. It just allowed them to sort of have breathing room, you know? Really
Yeah, it's always
change.
interesting to see changes, not based on if the character needs or not. Well, I guess in a way, yeah. But just the fact that the community has gotten so good at playing against the character that the character just needs like an extra like buff here and there.
Yeah, because in a vacuum, like Forceburn might not have needed it, but because of the community's reaction to that situation, might have needed that buff there. Wow, fair. Was not ready for that DI at all.
You can't really blame him though. He was at 180.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Definitely could have lived, but you know, like you can't blame him for it. It's a nice little slap on the wrist.
So usually CakeAssault is a player who's you wouldn't be surprised to see on everyone's who they would say number 1 player, but online you know it's a different environment. You gotta deal with a little bit of lag. So see how the star-studded player does it. That's always a heated debate whether or not how valid online results are. But no matter what, these players are all getting practice that they will use offline, so it's always good to see.
This game's pretty close, and as I say it, I'm so sorry. I do this all the time. And then, just like that, even not last stock, last set, I'm sorry. But we do have a last stock situation. Remember, this is for winners top 8, so loser will have a chance to make it the top 8, but they're gonna have to fight a little bit harder than they would need to otherwise. So it would be interesting to see Kobra, because that would be not a big upset, but definitely an upset. It would be cool to see. So I'm always a fan of upsets.
Hear you and everyone in chat.
Yeah, no bias towards CakeAssault or towards Kobra or anything. Just makes it a little fun to see. And then, as I say it, Cake takes it over Kobra for game 1. Not the whole game. Oh man.
Yeah, not yet, not yet. It's still time for your boy Kobra.
He's still got some life in him.
Are we gonna counter a change? We're getting a Zetter. This isn't actually uncommon because Cake Zetter has pulled pretty big weight in brackets.
Yeah, definitely not a stranger to the character. It'd be interesting to see the difference between Blue versus Cake's Zetterburn. Because we saw really aggressive and sort of like read-oriented Zetterburn earlier, but I want to see how the different player will like change up the play style. Good tech on that fair, but it doesn't matter. Still gets hit for the up strong. Zetter up strong killing ridiculously early, especially on this stage. Might kill like 60 or something near the. Put on the platform too.
Yeah, I wonder if Cake switches that or knowing that Kobra would counterpick him to Spirit Tree.
If anyone would make that read, that'd be CakeAssault. That's definitely a really smart thing to do. That I feel like not a lot of players do. Maybe they should be doing it more. Like understanding, hey, I might get taken to a stage where it would be their counter pick, right? But if I pick this character, it becomes more so my counter pick now. So
Cake has no resources. Oh, unfortunately, couldn't get the trade on the up B.
yeah,
Still living.
Kobra not in a good spot right now. Done a whole stock, and in kill percent too, especially on this stage. So one wrong move and it's over. But managed to take the stock, bring it back, good clap off the side. CakeAssault waiting patiently for for Kobra to come down. It's definitely not good to like meet them in the air like that, especially if you know they still have resources left and could just sort of reverse that situation on you. So I like to wait for there.
Ooh, getting scary. Oh, nice trade.
Kobra bringing this back though was down such a significant percent, and now it's almost even. One hit, and then either character could be out. So let's see if we get a game 3 or if it'll be over. It's a nice 2-0 from Cake. Could have something there, but missed it.
Oh,
Just like that.
Caught.
Yeah, that's it. CakeAssault moves on to winner's top 8. Yeah.
Okay. But no surprise there seeing Cake in top 8.
Yeah, good stuff to him. We'll definitely see more of him later. I think Kobra can definitely bring it back to top 8 too. Kobra is definitely not a slouch. They can make a nice losers run there. So we're just taking a quick minute. I want to talk about a little more about Kingpin. So I started Kingpin because of what happened with the coronavirus pandemic. Last year, like almost right before the pandemic hit, a lot of people at Drexel were starting to play Rivals, and I got really into it. Everyone was getting really into it. It started as a small side event at Smash events, as a lot of scenes do. And then it was kind of put on hold really abruptly, and it was a little sad. And one day I was like, I'll just host a tournament. And the first one wasn't called Kingpin yet, but we had like 8 people enter, and it was a little sad. But then I decided to like rebrand it and market it towards more of like a